Welcome to ALGIM 2019. The Pōwhiri is always a great way to start as we welcome visitors through song and tradition. For those who came along, it was a great way to spend time learning new things. Thank you to those involved and also to our MC, great Petra Bagist, who compared wonderfully.
Our theme for the event is Going Smart, a world of possibilities. And the possibilities presented by these new smart solutions are endless. And we're going to be hearing about some of the best over the next coming days. I'm always thrilled to see so many councils representing and joining us at this event. I'm also pleased to see such a great turnout from our exhibitors.
Our exhibitors ranged from your core IT guys to whiteware, as companies like Nutanix and Noel Emmings described how they help councils around the country. Some even had you in the driving seat. Some just like to show you how smart their tech is.
Every camera has a small Linux computer, and you load apps into each one of them, depending on what you wanted to do. So and that could be measuring water levels, counting people, see if they wear PPE, listen if people get aggressive, because some of these cameras have microphones built into them.
If you ever hear the name Dr. Jordan Nguyen, make sure you listen. He's a digital innovator, engineer, humanitarian and TV host. Dr. Jordan Nguyen is one of Australia's most innovative engineers, who is also committed to improving the lives of as many people as possible, and to help become the driving force behind both human and technological evolution as we move into the future. Jordan left the stage leaving many great messages. One that particularly stayed with many was his phrase, "People first, technology second." How can technology help people? Let's say get them better housing. Imagine being able to help people with tech for homes. What would that look like?
This is a 3D printed mansion done start to end in 10 days for $70,000. Isn't it unbelievable? So in Sydney, we could not fit this anywhere. So they also do a one-story version that they can do start to end in 4 days for $10,000.
It wasn't just about thinking differently with technology. Lance Boudette's a great speaker. He taught us how to breathe differently.
Did your brain stop for just a second or two? Yes is the answer, Lance. That's how powerful breathing is. Twice a day for 2 minutes. 6 seconds in, 6 seconds out.
We constantly battle time with our jobs and tasks, emails and text messages with different understanding. It can get a bit messy and fast. These breathing techniques allow us to clear our heads. It's like turning it off and then switching it on again. It's our reset. We talk to clients about how they're going with their success. It's Nutanix, it could be Lenovo, it could be F5, and we also talk to our client partners like 2 Degrees on what else is important for councils, like what makes a council smart.
The council's going to tell us that. That's why we're here. So we've set up a collaboration wall at the ALGIM conference this year. So rather than show our wares and tears, we're asking councils to come along and collaborate on a sharing wall. So put forward their problems, solutions and ideas, and then we're going to share those across the delegates. Which is a really good way of having a coming together point within the conference where people can co-create.
Hassan Bagdali at Lenovo, what's your role at Lenovo? What do you get up to, and then how do you help people?
Yeah, so I look after the emerging technologies and solutions business, and I guess that's pretty separate to the core business you'd understand Lenovo for from a PCSD perspective. And look, I work across ANZ, understanding customer requirements, and based on customer requirements, over and above the hardware we provide, is providing solutions that talk to immediate outcomes for our customers.
Great to catch up with new people too. Jake Davis, CIO of Wellington Water, told me a great story about what's under our feet in Wellington.
Yeah, it's amazing that people don't know about how the streams that feed Wellington are still running right underneath us, all over the CBD, all over the areas of the neighborhoods. And those streams actually feed into the ecosystem of how the water flows back into your drinking glass, essentially. So people need, they don't generally know that, when you put something down the drain, you put something in the wrong place, it's actually going to come back to you. It's going to come back to you in terms of either rainfall coming down onto your water supply, or directly when it comes to runoff right into our oceans and rivers. So it's just the general, understanding that it's still there, and and it's just all around us.
Another great speaker. Now, this guy is Paul Wood. He is fantastic. Given the chance and the time, you should go and see this guy or catch up with him online. He's the person who's hit rock bottom and not the usual I'm in my last 20 cents rock bottom.
But look, I love having the opportunity to be here because I think what you do is really important, but I also think you work in an incredibly challenging environment, and it's only going to get more and more challenging going forward because change is just going to be even more and more of a constant. The demands are going to be greater, and yet your ability to strive towards your potential and to help others do the same, that's just going to increase. As a modern society, we have this idea that you're supposed to feel happy all the time and you want to pursue that. The original Greek word that happiness is a derivative of didn't relate to the transitory pleasant emotional experience we're always seeking. It related to the joy and satisfaction you get as you strive towards your potential.
Hearing how important the things that we do are is great. Having the courage to be able to use our potential is very important. Stress is not to be feared. It can be used to recover from, and that recovery enables growth.
I just think what you do is so important, but unfortunately, you're often underappreciated. When the computer's not working and that people think of you, but what you do is really enable and create the environment where people can try and do better and be better themselves in the ways that matter. What's your prison? What's holding you back and stopping you from being the best version of yourself? So thank you.